Welcome parents to Hale Charter Academy's virtual tour. My name is Jim Lundstrom. I am the magnet coordinator and I'll be sharing some information and a tour of our school with you today. I'd like to start with a greeting from our principal.
Welcome to your virtual tour of Hale Charter Academy, a California Distinguished School. I am Mr. Perdigo, the proud principal. We would like to thank you for making HCA one of your choices for your child's middle school experience. Hale Charter Academy has a proud history of academic excellence and award-winning elective programs. We look forward to having you join our family. Enjoy your tour and go Huskies!
Okay, a little bit about our campus. Hale Charter Academy is located in the West San Fernando Valley on 23 beautiful acres. If you take a look at the map there, you can see our location. And when the school opens back up, we'd obviously love for you to come and visit. Our principal, Chris Perdigo, you've met. Our enrollment at Hale is roughly around 2,000 students, sometimes a little higher than that. We are a traditional calendar, grades 6, 7, and 8, and we have a variety of academic programs that we'll share with you today. Our Gifted STEAM Magnet, our VAPA Magnet, our Excel program, and our AVID program. Hale is a California Distinguished School, and our website is halecharteracademy.com. Hale has a fantastic administrative team. You've met our principal, Mr. Perdigo. Dr. Shauna Leddyhome is our assistant principal. Dr. Jabber Ansari is also one of our assistant principals, along with Mrs. Santee and Mr. DeBonis. Mr. Lundstrom, that's me, I'm your magnet coordinator, and Cheryl Sanders is our Dean of Students. A little bit about our instructional philosophy at Hale. We are big believers in the 4 C's: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. So our classrooms are designed to facilitate an environment where students can develop abilities to communicate, collaborate with peers, as well as think both critically and creatively. These skills, coupled with an increasing proficiency in computer technology, are essential for student success in high school and beyond. I'd like to share a little bit about some of our academic programs on campus, starting with our Gifted STEAM Magnet. This program was established in 2017, and we currently have about 480 students enrolled in grades 6 through 8. Our theme, as you can see there, is science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. This is a gifted magnet. Therefore, students who apply must meet the district criteria as an identified gifted, high ability, or high achieving student. So one of the most frequent questions I get is, how is STEAM different or unique compared to other programs? There are a lot of reasons. I'll share a few of those with you. Number one, this is a very rigorous program, and we challenge our students on many different levels. Number two, much of our instructional focus is placed upon real-world problems. And as we know, there's presently no shortage of those. Students learn and apply the engineering design process. This is where problems are defined, multiple solutions are discussed. Students build prototype models, they test them and redesign them. Students will implement this process not just in science, but across the entire core curriculum. Number four, we like to immerse our students in open-ended exploration. This gives them the opportunity to share their own ideas and design their own experiments. A great example of this is our annual science fair. Number five, student teamwork. I mentioned this earlier when discussing the 4 C's: communication, collaboration, critical and creative thinking. These are 4 skills that we really want our students to enhance over the years they're in STEAM and take them with to high school and college. Number 6, CTE Pathways. I'm going to discuss this in greater detail shortly. These are specific elective classes designed within our magnet theme. In addition to our program, we're very fortunate to have some amazing community support from Northrop Grumman, JPL, and Project Lead the Way. I'm often asked what are some of the highlights during the year of our STEAM Magnet. We have several. Probably the biggest is our science fair. About 400 kids participate in 14 categories. Students who win their categories are awarded a gold medal at an evening awards ceremony. It's a phenomenal evening with parents and students. The winners go on to compete in the Los Angeles County Science Fair, where we've had some of our students win there as well. We also have STEAM Day, which is a career day, and that is where students get to visit and talk with professionals in the areas from engineering, science, and technology who come and share a little bit about careers in those fields. And then Makerspace Day is another really fun day with our kids. We invite parents to come where they work together in small groups on projects, fabricating things in our labs. So lots of great things going on during the year for our students in the STEAM Magnet. Okay, a little bit more about CTE Pathways in our STEAM Magnet. CTE stands for Career Technical Education, and a pathway is a sequence of courses that you normally wouldn't find at every school within a student's area of career interest. Pathways are designed to connect both middle school and high school classes to college, industry certifications, and or a career. The credentialing is very, very critical. Our teachers at Hale must have a CTE credential, and they also must have recency in that specified field. So our teachers who teach these classes worked in these fields prior to becoming educators. Our current pathways I mentioned on the previous slide: systems, networking, engineering design, biotechnology, and we're going to add environmental science after the first of the year. That's also called farm animal science. Our brand new magnet on campus is our Visual and Performing Arts Magnet, and we call it VAPA. And we just started that this year, so we have 6th graders only. Next year we will have grades 6 and 7. Enrollment for 6th grade next year is going to be about 150. So within the VAPA magnet, the core classes, English, history, math, and science, are taught with an infusion of the visual and performing arts. And obviously, the highlight of this program is going to be our electives: art, design, photography, theater arts, play production, choir, instrumental music, creative writing, dance, a variety of just great electives for these students who are performers. We work with Cal State Northridge, we work with SAG-AFTRA, the Grammy Museum, and the Motion Picture Television Fund as our sponsors. Some of our VAPA Magnet highlights include our Career Speaker Series. This is where students get to hear from industry professionals on a monthly basis. If you look at the picture in the upper left, that's Debbie Allen, the actress who was gracious enough to come and share her experiences with our students. Our Winter Performance Series, just before the holidays, is where our students in choir, the orchestra, the band, theater arts, and dance can perform in a series of shows. And our Spring Showcase is where all of our students in VAPA, in every one of our electives as well, can come and demonstrate their skills. We invite our elementary schools to join us. It's a great event we have every spring. One of the things that made our STEAM Magnet so unique were the CTE pathways that I did mention previously. We want to do the exact same thing in VAPA and develop some potential pathways for our Visual and Performing Arts program. That might include media arts, photography, theater arts, graphic design and production, stage production, video and technology communication. We have a lot of teachers and parents as well who have experience in these areas. So going forward, this would be our plan to add these pathways to this magnet. Okay, so how do we apply for these programs? So the online application window for the magnet programs as well as the charter permit program is apply.lausd.net. That window will be open from October 1st through November 13th. It's important to note, parents, that if you are a resident of the Hale area, you still need to apply online for magnet enrollment. This same window of application that I mentioned also applies to parents who, although they do not wish to pursue magnet enrollment, would like to pursue charter permit enrollment, and they can go to the same website for that application as well. Another one of our outstanding academic programs, in addition to our 2 magnets, is our Excel Academy. The emphasis here would be on athletics, college, career, extracurricular activities, and language. There are no prerequisites for this program. It does include a wide variety of elective choices for students, and it is offered for all 3 grade levels, 6, 7, and 8. SAS or honors level courses are also offered in this program. Okay, let's discuss our AVID program. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. This program is very successful and has been on our campus for over 10 years. The theme here is to get the kids thinking about college right now. And so the key to this program is the AVID elective, which the kids take at the end of the day, where they explore college and career choices and work towards that goal. In the pictures to the right, you can see field trips where the kids visit college campuses 3 times a year and get exposed to the authentic college experience at an early age. And as I said, this has been a very, very successful program for us at Hale. During the course of their 3 years at Hale, all students are exposed to what we call an IGP, that's an individualized graduation plan, where either myself or our counselors will meet with our students twice a year to discuss academic performance, attendance, resiliency skills, review culmination requirements with them. And when they reach 8th grade, we start discussing the A through G requirements as well as college and career pathways and awareness. To the right is a graphic that displays the courses they will need to take in high school. Middle school goes very, very quickly, so we make it a point to make sure our kids along the way are prepared for each level just before they graduate. Okay, so let's discuss a little bit about math. One of the most frequent questions we get is what would be the most appropriate placement for my child starting middle school in mathematics. So we have 3 pathways that you can see there on the screen. The first one is our college and career pathway. This is Common Core Math for all 3 years. And at the end of 8th grade, the student would be ready to start Algebra 1 in high school. The middle pathway is the first of our 2 accelerated pathways. And the acceleration point where the red star is at the beginning of 7th grade, where the students accelerates through both 7th and 8th grade, and then they would be ready for geometry when they start 9th grade in high school. Our most rigorous path is the one at the bottom, the highly accelerated pathway. The acceleration point begins immediately in 6th grade. Parents, very important to note, this is 5 years of math compressed into 3 years. So this is for kids who really, really love math. And then at the end of their 8th grade, they would be ready for Algebra 2 when they start high school. So if you have questions, certainly let us know. But these are the 3 pathways for math enrollment. The district has set some criteria for the highly accelerated math placement for incoming 6th graders. If you look at the graphic below, we obviously rely upon our SBAC scores, and I realize that we have not had those the past year. We may have to go back 1 year prior, as well as their final grade in the previous course in grade 5 math. So this is the criteria that we use for those placements in both our magnet and non-magnet classes at Hale. Okay, so we want to take the next few slides and describe for you as best we can what life is like for a student at Hale Charter Academy. As we mentioned, we have a very large campus, over 2,000 students. We have a traditional 6-period day plus advisory at the beginning of the day. That's where we do our business of school. Announcements are made. Information is given. It's a time for kids to maybe ask their teacher some questions. That period's about 22 minutes, and then they start their instructional day with periods 1 through 6. The buildings are designed as grade level buildings, so the kids can navigate the campus very easily because they're pretty much going to the same building for all of their classes in each of the 3 grade levels. As we mentioned before, we have a robust schedule for our electives, lots for the kids to choose from. We have clubs and activities at lunch. We'll share some of those with you as well. Our web program is excellent. That helps get our 6th graders who come in new every year acclimated to the middle school campus and get them comfortable with the environment, as well as after-school programs that we have that include athletics and other activities for kids to participate in. This is our bell schedule for a typical day at Hale. This would be every day of the week except for Tuesdays when teachers have professional development and dismissals a little bit earlier. So as I mentioned before, the day starts with advisory, and then periods 1 and 2, a little break for nutrition, periods 3 and 4, lunchtime, and then periods 5 and 6. If a student is in 6th grade, their classes are cored. In other words, their English and history teacher would be the same person, so those classes would be back-to-back. And then their math and science teacher is the same person, and again, back-to-back classes. This makes it easy for them to navigate classroom to classroom, as well as get things from their lockers and make sure they're on time to their next class. In 6th grade, after lunch, we schedule their PE class and their elective. So it really makes for an easy transition for our students coming from elementary to middle school. And as they move forward, the classes will change, obviously, in 7th and 8th grade. But this schedule is very easy for students to follow. 6th grade electives. At Hale, we offer a variety of electives for our incoming students. Magnet electives are designed to fit within the theme of that program. So in STEAM, we offer electives that are thematic to STEAM. So that would be computers, robotics, design, engineering. We also do offer instrumental music for our incoming STEAM students. In VAPA, same thing. We offer thematic electives. So that would be instrumental music, art, choir, drama, dance, as well as creative writing. For our other programs, there's a variety of choices. And again, as our STEAM and VAPA students move forward through their programs, they are able to pursue some of our CTE Pathway elective courses. Campus clubs, these are very popular among our students at Hale. We have a wide variety for them to choose from. These clubs are sponsored by a teacher. Usually they meet in a classroom once a week at lunch. There's a list of some of the clubs that we have. Kids really enjoy spending time doing something they love and meeting other students who share those same passions. And again, very, very popular on our campus. A little bit about our web program. Web stands for Where Everybody Belongs. And we've had this program at Hale now for 2 years. It's been extremely successful. We realize that when students make the transition from 5th to 6th grade, there is a lot of anxiety and apprehension to starting middle school, and this program is designed to help students deal with that and become comfortable with the middle school landscape, the middle school environment. So this is a time where our incoming students can meet with some mentors who have been students at Hale for a while, and this happens before the semester begins in the fall. They have meetings together, they do activities together, icebreakers. It's a great time for them to get comfortable with the campus. And so these web leaders become their mentors for the entire school year. And it may be anything from helping them with their locker, finding their classes the first few weeks of school, giving them homework tips, things like that. Makes a big difference with our kids going forward. And again, really helps our 6th graders with acclimation to the middle school environment. After school programs. So at Hale, we do realize that for a lot of our kids, the day at school does not end at 3 o'clock. A lot of kids like to remain on campus, and we want to offer programs for them to engage in. We have 3 programs. Our PEP program, Personal Enrichment Program, offers students the opportunity to participate in both team and individual sports. We have classes in animal care, gaming, coding, additional offerings as well. These are fee courses, so there is a small fee to participate in this program. Our Beyond the Bell program is a program that offers sports after school. There is no fee for that program. And then we do have a Boys and Girls Club on campus that meet in a separate building. This is a place for kids to do activities and homework as well, meet with other students. This is also a monthly fee as well. So these are some really good after-school programs for our kids on a daily basis. Okay, welcome to our C building. This is where all of our 6th grade core classes are. The VAPA magnet as well as the STEAM magnet classes are also in this building. It's 2-story. Classes are in the 1st and 2nd floor. Classrooms are very, very close in proximity to student lockers, so it's very easy for them to navigate to those classes. And it's also very close to the school lunch and nutrition area, and it's a beautiful building. Okay, right across the hallway from the C building is our 6th grade patio and lunch area. Lots of space for kids to eat their lunch, spend time with their friends. If they need to go to the student store, it's really close by. If kids want to purchase a meal in the cafeteria, also very close by. Plenty of tables and chairs for them to sit, spend time with their friends, and visit. This is a very popular spot for our 6th grade students. All right, this is a panoramic view of our central lawn area. You can see the quad as well as the outdoor stage. That's where our graduation takes place every year in June. As we sing around, you can see some of the buildings that we talked about. Beautiful lunch areas for our students. and our gymnasium and physical education area as well. This space gets used quite a lot by students, not only before and after school, but at lunch as well. Teachers will oftentimes take their classes out to this lawn area for activities. Very, very popular spot, and it's the main hub of our campus. Welcome to our farm. This is where we keep our animals. They're off campus right now. And on this site, we offer classes in horticulture, landscaping, as well as animal and environmental science. Say hello to some of our farm animals. We have 4 goats, we have a tortoise, we have chickens, we have ducks, we have rabbits. We're pretty excited to announce that we will implement a farm animal or environmental management CTE pathway starting January of 2021. Athletics at Hale is a big part of our program. Our athletic field is very spacious. Our basketball courts, our volleyball courts have just been resurfaced. This area gets a tremendous amount of use, not only during PE, but after school as well, with our PEP program and our athletic teams for both boys and girls. Okay, that was just a brief snapshot of our school, our campus, and our programs. For more information, please visit our website at halecharteracademy.com. Thank you for joining us.